Mama Wakwaba, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening to my cherished viewers and listeners across the country and everywhere you are watching or listening to me live. Wafra me Amma Brako Ampo for court hima ba kope. Which yam will come now from me court hima. I will salute you and I'll respond. Thank you. And and I was saying it here, and 9. And 9th June. I won't say do baby say and seminar a banner to meet Massy say, Ghana. Ghana. And I wear your fear state in Pachobra. There is a news. When I am in time Kasasa. Apart from some memo periodically court issues, court stories near air cosono, medebe brono. And some nibi wa a bar, a yana me pese me mouth see. No who say Ghana ye anti your friend Ghana. Ama Ghana anti ebe ye ni. Ye judicial system anti ebe ye ni. And then ye nya be papa na be proye ba kum mienu bi aba be fam. Na kwa ye bibia wo ho. And I won't say there be meaning say what? What is a tema registrar no? Ye inedi. And yes you ya sake no. Sacked. What? And now what to say Justice Jones Maulo Doche or say judge be ye investigating no. A court of appeal judge. Hey. Power don't pass power. But judge no men can't be brave because or a judge. I'm a me a journalist. One way you bet me actual for contempt. But make sure cases be Sajaji watna so. Memo cases be akọ n'anima watna so. Na wa watna se so watna se a. Na wa judge for ho. Na we bisa into na memo wa calculation bi. Na wa addition bi. Na wa multiplication bi. So na wa division bi so kra so na be hihiem na bam. Ba ne nyina mu no. Me sign the wako ene Supreme Court where be Ebrana Justice Jones Doche all bow out. Ye jane kwan. Make sure ni juma pebi obedi ye. And near maybe a year ya me. I can say he is my hero. Yes, he is my hero or your hero. Judges ni yawa papa oh. And ye won't bomb. Said ye won't good journalists. Ye won't bad journalists. Said you want good chiefs, you want bad chiefs. Said you want good husbands, you want bad husbands. Said you want good boyfriends, you want bad boyfriends. No, the same thing. And you want good judges, exemplary judges, fearful judges, selfless judges. And you want corrupt, abusive, disrespectful, and name them. Ye will be wo. When a man crofo say, na nas when say you can't answer back when crofo nsurubi because an answer no and crofo say there's a question mark. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. But eba ne saying and the court registrar etimidi a whole time a court a year to say sebe na janai e kana no akokoto pay Johnson e bed na no akwagina no atwe oyi lazy ni zip na oyi bie ni zip na say watwe na ta wo Johnson. Hey bra, how could you do that? How could you do that? Tema heyao. Tema. Like seriously? Yebeko ene yakwa Justice Jones Doche. I call him the crying judge. My best judge. My best judge. I sat before him for several years. I salute you, Daddy. I salute you. I salute you. You're my hero. Justice Jones Doche. And then you had the new Chief Justice, Gertrude Esiaba Tokonu. This woman, there is a story one day. I will tell you about her. There is a story. There was a story involving the current chief justice enyo no ankasa ompacho enyo no ankasa but nenam ne nan ho. It was a nice experience that I experienced. And then the drama come na shebe dwafiem. Let me tell some politicians say muni mulemu. We will not allow you to attack the judiciary any point. Left, right, center. No, you can criticize. Yes, you have every right to criticize. As today, I will criticize some judges. As today, I will criticize some judges. But there is a big but. You don't have any right, no authority to insult, to degrade any judge. Ono ya appointed no. We yet to abama. Dia mo ye no, ebia no mo so mo ye no. So no parliamentarian, no politician should think say Ghanaians in quote we are fools, so you can now throw dust into our faces. No. There are this and other stories today I'll be delving in. JB Danko education, no one say silent. Ane. So was I silent. Sexy don't here near me. Na niema no ye no. Ene afi na me amma bra kwampo I can tell you say the boy knows what he is about. Mark my words. Me say sexy don he knows what he is about. Edin bi oboy ye. Edin bi awabo. The boy knows what he is about. And I will tell you the reason why. Don't joke with Daniel Siedu. The politicians who knows, I say, Abranti and some more on a pa because a brand new asun. I to say bell. Break time, ya fat a bell boy no. And now the bell boy is sexy dondo or bell rengi bell no. It's a rengi bell now. What do you woman no? And Granny Becca said, Obana. You go here. You go here. Also, Nancy will be a D. Also, Bianca Wassam. Anne. Statement no try, no. Nobody say at a team. Nobody say MPA. MPA. Some catch us, Ama. I will bring you the evidence. Says exit on video. No. My work I come away. Yes, I can tell you, I have all the videos. And yet, and some na ya, as I say, I stand here and tell you, but to do baby, it be a time. It be a bufu. How can you kill somebody just like that? A certain member of parliament. I say, I'm a somebody will court, you go so canty, and can't baby. Makama no to. When even it takes 10 years, you be. And from the look of things, never be surprised as almost a sexy don't nama bontia. Don't be surprised. Your friend me am a bra for higher courts and Nkomo TV so. Mama wa kwaba. Me pa cha obe come ho a and na you streaming live e wo YouTube. Obetimi de wadwen pona to meje brand adage na makenkan de amount. Wo share me on Facebook nso e your court Nkomo TV pa cha meje brand adage na makenkan e de amount. Me pa cha wo de wo phone no e bia wo ni internet. Enti untimi follow me e wo Facebook and say YouTube a pa cha fa phone na ko social media kroya na say okogogo a gogo say gogo ni nyina ebia na ko tuning Court Nkomo but you benya tuning radio no. So we are live on YouTube Court Nkomo TV, we are live on Facebook Court Nkomo TV, and we are live on tuning. You can as well join us. Mo your WhatsApp platform ni so nyina me mama kwaba. I receive you with a warm heart. I love everybody. Court Nkomo WhatsApp platform no. I welcome everybody with glad hands, with laughter, with smiles and everything. Churchill Shadrach, say Asabi, ayana mpese me bubodi. Some crofo tu ya na troublesome. Emmanuel enin me bobo di na ya na me review kofa say partner samaba but o share mo YouTube abetimi e de wadwen pona to Facebook me ba be kind amount James Lee James also we love you ama you are doing same we love you so plenty stay your corner thank you so much mpacha oba say won say YouTube for so be so musu Facebook nti bacho ma me fa de encho ma yensu ade ba ko mienu bi sisi a ansana yakoye nim say ukọ YouTube for so I start to say omo de sa love science ni bi ababego nti mpacho ukọ YouTuber yes o pese o like a page now as the program is going on me de na fi de ayerampo me pese me ye na me de show na o hwe said etie you can like the page wahu nti mpacho me phone ni so let me show you wahu phone no producer mpacho hwade ne ma me eba nti phone ni so ni wahu say ye love sign ababeto but you can just click on it just to show love into don sa emiaswa then you are just showing love to the page now we'll share nti but your phone remedian say ya netie into love as will be also really the cake be 100% so you can just press on it then you are showing love to the show but now we'll share mama wakwa baby ma yentwa ye ho sema ya ba dwumadie na nkasa ye be so ye fi ase a ye be fi ase kase me sanse ye be kwatema yenti a ya pamo court registrar bi na judge bi nso ye se ye investigate no me ba sisi a mama wakwa aba de mama mfi ase pew enko eyetema high court me ba cho producer fa release ne to so maka cho sama I don't talk in a vacuum ba cho release no e na ye de atoso no me ba cho betimi akenkan release ni bi e de amame release no se den release ne e kan nyina ne se enne opani yese yayi nadi Sebastian Agbo meaning mo mpacho wakotema high court da mpacho number for number ne to why na omonfre share experience with me wako court da e den na wahu eye wo weird kakra registrar bi ye bibi court clerk bi ye bibi obi ye bibi ma we dey suspect say me papa case ya me di ko ye die me case ya me di ko court die we die case pa de mitimi hu say bibia ye bibi me pacho number no me se wa enne da no betimi afa join mo mo abroche pacho betimi afa WhatsApp call meje so na won so wa ba be ka ho me se wa court when you experience bi as I experience it there obi timi friend was sister ma me case no me hwe se de e kona the way omo ya adjournment no me hu so obi timi friend was sister ma me case no the way registrar no me call ne me kasa court clerk me call the way ne me kasa no I say me mpe I say oberena onipa na ono ne call court na say wone na say afi court registrar ne clerk na kabo makoye ba ku bia je se wodwe ho a wonti ase esi o ebinie Sebastian Agbo court registrar na ono tema netie ni esinie yayi nadi enye se yayi nadi na ya medo ama I am not happy one bit but there is a big but na oni se papa dukure ni nyame anim wadi Ghana bro papa se ka se fa pa ka se ma meka se Sebastian Agbo wadi Ghana bro wadi meme abro e na wadi wonso abro because we case ko wa o case no eseye ankoyi amawa na media meka to say bia na ye papa na Atasapo Anthony Otis a long time my sister hope you are doing well nyame adom na malaria bi peso ye rough bi but nyame adom brata me ho ye pampacha wo ba na wa like page na wa share page no e di amame enti pacha krata wo kan pacha kan ni ye ene na da so no we efi oba opinion na chief Justice Cynthia Pamela Ado one na judicial secretary ono judicial secretary producer mpacho yentimi nkan ni nyina o timpacho ye ne such a way e betimi akan ni nyina se obeye no se video form kakra na akosraba form ne ahwe ne yetimi akan because I want to read for my viewers. Thank you so much. Abantie Sylvester Agboya meka na asemi yesi wonam kwati kwan so fraudulently preparing 30 court orders, a major offense under section 37A of the conditions of service for senior and junior employees of judicial service. 30 court orders. 30 court orders. 30 court orders. Maku eduasa. Me bato me say ene me no na show no. Would you have you visited any court? Any court any court. What court be do case koye? Okoja obi. E na wo hwe said ye na niam na keka kona. Said ye bre ikwas wakogina table ho na se wo twa ne ho ase wo ye say frede bi na registrar fa ha na clerk fa ha na se fa omo na ya ye ji sika koma jaja ana se kofa asemba ye o. Court registrar 30 maku order. Registrar nye order o me pacho tie registrar court registrar onye order. Judge ene ye order. Na judge ye order wia the court registrar eye nyina ene say you make sure say order no onipa na ye de order na koma no wadi so enti yemfa ne say ya chi obi ye de na court a make you order say on the deposit in the passport anything na obeti say tembia me ye report am say court a order say on fa ne passport to court registrar ne ho ana court registry court a order say wama we bill na so bill no omiti order ni wia ansa na wakofie registrar na adwuma ne say bill na yama wonipa no yama ni bill e be 100,000 Ghana cedis with two sureties, one to be justified. Justification enye court registrar no e na be kwakodi akire ahwe. Enye court registrar no e na be di akire akwakohwe. Na mum e ya de se wo hwe. Ese ya wie investigator na asem ni kura no odi akire kwa no akwhwe akwa ni fie akwhwe onipa ni fie sureties no wa meeti enkrata na ye de abre no eye genuine enkrata na say enye genuine court registrar adwuma no now so ora Sebastian Agboy die dabi o court orders no waye maku aduasa. Who gave him that authority? Who gave him that power? Eso onfanye Ninia, me say work court, share your experience with me tonight. Just call and share your experience with me. Who the case be a court? And you just temangwa. Any court that you have visited or you have a case there and you think say, wait there, I can smell more money. I can smell Kobe. I can smell a rotten rat. There, please share with me. When you know the toja, but of Amico Supreme Court, Ebra me hero baku, Justice Jones Doche. Daddy, I salute you. I salute you. Justice Jones Doche. Ebra okwa retirement. Ena yeden krata ebi kwato nanim. Na eye for secretary. Yen kwashi the whole high court decision. Obi ewu na japade ante boyfo bi ati ba bi a wo munim maachi o ene ne maneku adwapade no. That is my hero, Justice Jones Doche. I call him the crying judge. He's so mellow to the ground. A form. What brand and once a century, Papa we. wo bre ne ho ase esen hwe Justice Jones Doche ne validatory speech judgment okrenye speech judgment ne validatory judgment awomaaye and no say on what grounds and a court timi list say and no mintie ama brakwan for case and they list say it is just for mention court now case na say your case is just for mention that means your full case na bibi eni wa ye be sheda ye wo hunti no ye be frɛ case ni keke se ye ma date nti ye be frɛ na lawyers na announce wo mo ho na yakasa bia okay ye ma another date ye dey train we and na ye ma order bi se obi nkoye se onye ye nti ye ma another date no bi ya mention case for mentioning na parties na omo na omo papa ewu no obi do ma court se no omo ku adwapade ho no na nkrofo na enimu ma ache no omumom na asasem na kwama wo omumom na asem na kwama wo tie asem ni nie Justice Jones Doche say ye di kan wo ka kire oba pani awaba ene mia ni siege awaba get through to konu say investigate Ora Sebastian Agbo wabu mraso Enochi ye investigate Justice Emmanuel Nkama hello meba ho nyabotre wono ye high court judge se kura wa kokodu court of appeal okoye ncheye encheye kura oko court of appeal edin me boy no does it ring a bell Justice Emmanuel Nkama tema ena no wo court Justice Jones Doche already was we should investigate this man. Eda na ni aje wo ni nyina na o ma ne validatory judgment na wi watoto bomb. Oh, watoto bomb. Bomb do watoto ye. Watoto bomb pa keka bi kire ni nuanom. Ni nuanom ajagefo. Keka bi kire ni nuanom ajagefo. E na oda kire say esi dan ena enei Ora Sebastian Agbo ultimate na ne dem ultimate na ne office eye order mako aduasa bra no otonga na wie yo munim wotonga na wie ye Ghana ama Ghana ya team owotumi papa so be ye order wono court timi ye order no wakotena ne office ono asesa order no de ono ne order ope ahyem because money is blood and blood is money sika eyemoja. You get it? If you don't get it, forget it. Sebastian Agbo, any Justice Emmanuel Nkama, Justice Jones Doche say they should investigate them. And they have been investigated. First part, and it said Sebastian Agbo, after investigation, Judicial Secretary said, bra, yentimi no nya adwuma biom tintontan yetwam, kope oba bitina. And my little question is, ain't Justice Emmanuel Nkama? Ono so your investigation we any who say wonsam ye grisi wonsam ye grisi ubotom ana say bibi fra bibi multiplication bi bem addition bi bem subtraction bi bem oh so court of appeal in chai me be so I am just asking. Amma is just asking a harmless question, a simple, fearless, harmless, and a good question, of course. I am just asking, say, ain't Justice Emmanuel Nkama no? Will he be sacked? Hello, and the man can say, and I be suspended no, and I be any day. As I'm not big. No, you see, I am one person. I respect the judiciary, no matter what you do to me. Because of my human thing. If you look at the books that they read, one case, why on the case? Allah. Osha books I teacher so branding our deba. James Jachi Kwesi, any Michael Nkomo Nifa. If you look at the document, this old men, this young men sit down to read. I respect them. I respect them 100%. But there is a big but. You can't be compromised. And you shouldn't be compromised. Because the little compromise, now you're compromising, you end somebody's career. You end somebody's life. You bring a whole family down because you change the destiny of some people just within a twinkle of an eye. I am somebody. I respect the judiciary. But me tin sem say ya na makoma ye me ya. Na makoma eye me ya. Abante Sebastian Agboy case no wano eda wo pe no be frɛ. Eda wo pe no be frɛ. Court make order. No wakoye ni ope. And the question I will still ask again is, was this judge aware? Hello? Because Justice Jones Doche, in his validatory judgment, said the judge was biased towards the rightful people. That was the statement of Justice Jones Doche. Was it the judge was biased? And therefore, oh, Ama Nyabotre, let me just read. I want to read it for you to hear. Now one can say, Ama na mekan ne sa keke. Ama na ekan ne sa keke. Or say, tie. According to Justice Doche, the irregular manner in which the case was determined pointed to the fact that the presiding judge, Justice Emmanuel Ankama, appeared to be biased against the applicants. These are the words of the former acting Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. These are the words of the former acting Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, Justice Victor Jones Doche. Nensa ma okan eni. Enye me ama na meka. James Lee say, is it Ama I know? Yes, this is Ama you know. Sometimes I am very radical. I am very, very radical, but it do baby because of a humanity near the Esubani Bibiate. It is me. Also, bet me the Wadrim Power because are you serious? Are you serious? I say, apart from questioning the decision by the Semi-High Court, the Supreme Court, presided over by and chaired by Justice Doche, also prohibited Justice Ankama and the Registrar of the Court from ever dealing with the case. Listen to what he's saying. Or prohibiting them ever handling the case. Ever. In the case, no court Justice Emmanuel Ankama nim kurampa. Say papa no. Wanu orikinsi ne ho. Ensese what na case ni so. For example, Shay, the letter of administration valued a hospital. The Supreme Court further questioned the values of the properties in the estate listed in the letter of administration, describing them as devalued and deceptive. Esi den ena edan a ewotema yetimi ko value edan 30,000 Ghana cedis. Now hospital ayesi wo boase 60,000 Ghana cedis. Oboase wo kro na school 35,000 Ghana cedis. Won say sometimes o papa eno mame omo ti ase a mesira o ka chom so omonya wo why omonya ensamanse wo se wo ane omonya wo na papa oye wo la anka we nyina ama oye wo la anka ama owo dan wo boase owo school wo boase owo dan wo tema owo niema. And if you look at the way things was papa need asa na yeye miru na miensa then your tia ware ase ene ne ma ene ade ene enya na case na kopi motema. Justice Doche say, Debio, how can you come and tell him say, a day whatema Your value at 30,000. Hospital wa boas 60,000. Also who say I say person me crocro the John bi. Sa crocro the John e maso. Also in view of this, we also refer the interested parties in the sectoral application who filed the letters of administration at the High Court as well as the lawyers. It is lawyer a lawyer for no any sika bia na edio. Ukopie on Supreme Court. Obi beka just say Obama. You go and meet. You go and meet the judges over there. You go and meet the judges over there. Me no ka say. No. I say, I further advise and urge the Honorable Chief Justice to cause investigation into the apparent device by the interested parties therein to devalue the estate of the disease. Learned counsel who filed application for and on behalf of the interested parties should be made to give explanation. Into one lawyer now who called Jina ho, ekoye gba bebre, and you call value, and as I send yom dia, and a dining yom. Supreme Court say won so yem frɛ. What this can we the area ka won so hwɛ. Supreme Court say lawyer for the case in they should also be investigated. They should always also be investigated into one case. When would they go for ba? Yeah, be investigating lawyer. 1. Yeah, be investigating judge. 2. Registrar cry dey apamono. Onu cry dey yinedi. And you see the sad aspect of the registrar 7 say. Registrar now no ye yinedi no. Ne salary wonya. Ne entitlement wonya abono. Now, listen to this. But I want to go to my High Court today. In part of the High Court. Tema High Court. Why na ko hoda? Cases be na unim sa akotema. I am just going to give you how many cases? 2 or 3. Tema court ya ye ka ho asem ya. Sa court kuro ya. Enema Safina to Mohammed bill. It was right. Bill dear. High Court be at me my bill. Men country. Sa court kroya. And the sentence if you Schwarzenegger 10 days for contempt. And na a automatic sentence and if you bedu ye say you didn't concern home street. If you bedu ye no. The case changed. My ending. On just say, my ending. I have given you just 2 cases. Just do 2 cases. Because they are the most interesting cases. Sa court way and the man Safina to Muhammad. Okay, Franco say Canadian Morgana Yukun. Yes, it is this court and a money bill. I am not saying anything. Can say, I just want you to remember that court. I just want you to remember that court. So court no and a man if you Schwarzenegger 10 days. So court na say a fine na Nama McBrown. Court na the fine. What's the name? Is it Bulldog? A+. It is that same court. That same court, and I may say, a man, Safina to Mohammed, Bill. I mean, fancy. Justice Emmanuel Nkomo. He is being investigated. But the question is, after the investigation, what happens? Because he is now a court of appeal judge. He is now a court of appeal judge. My Lord, I salute. My Lord, I salute. I have no issue with you, my Lord. I just want people to know the good works that you've been doing. Thank you. Mediasivo. My Supreme Court. Now what mu and me papa. I call him the humble hero. The humble hero, Justice Victor Jones Doche Maulo. My Lord, I salute you. The old judges are mekoto omo Supreme Court. Justice Kwesi Enini Yeboah. Mekoto Justice Georgina Wood. Mekoto Justice Sophia Adinyira. Mekoto Justice Sophia Akufu. Mekoto Justice Boafo Benin. So many judges. Bedegbe. Mekoto Sule Badegbe. Mekoto Justice one justice no so the Nkama, a very short cute man be ewo. Sister Josephine say, as for me, I don't trust Ghana in every way. Sister Josephine, I'm late. Oh, akwaba. Mbacha oba no like no share. Oba no like no share. Streaming live on YouTube. Eji amame. Yepem so na yako yenim. Na what you ma ena mea my humble and noble hero, Justice Jones Doche, Oko retirement. Na NG at the same time, na areho. In his validatory speeches, nibi, and some of Okaye and say, was re, Ninu anumate muafo, atemo jana wa yefi, atemo jana wa ye totonyai, atemo jana wa aye popo bibre, esai ebisu, omo ban, omo neye, omo yebia, omo kasenti, was re omunyai. Na de ma yankwe, na yankotie, ebre onu ankasa okasa, empo, na esu, ase sumpo na mubino. Ode ma yanko, na yankotie kakra bi emra. Justice Jones Doche ya appointed no call. So you make case a mat trading and ponyango mentor.
All other protocols observed. Today, I am surprised no bad thing has been said about me. I think I have my bad side as well. It's only the Ghanaian hospitality that you are having them for me. And so I thank you for all the good things you have said about me. Today is a very memorable day. I also appreciate my dear parents, Alex Kosi Doche and Victoria Kesia Doche, for bringing us up. They sowed the seed, nurtured it, and especially our mother, who had to endure the harsh realities of a single mother when the old woman died in 1969, when I was in secondary form 3. In those days, there was no interstate succession law. And I can say, I told...
See, Justice Jones Doche, let me tell you a secret about this man. Because Supreme Court for a year 2012-2013 election petition, na papay, obifun abele, na yakwakoje, no bifun abele ni akwaje, no bifun abele ni akwaje. Yewi election petition, na yakwakoto. Now one time, me de mia makro ya, na me de attachment akwala bi inten edi meche koye. For phone to silent, ono ka dem ka nzo num ni phone. We num no, e na se ni refi ni hu. Said then you could do, oh, Auntie Amma, I want to take pictures. Auntie Amma, I want to take pictures. No, ja, me you try about pictures. I me trying the pictures. No, I send the coffee. And an if you for friend, and an if you for friend, then yaje. One for phone to silence. Yet the Supreme Court and a colony phone belly, Minia or Johnson. Now, dreaming now is a phone, Yaji for money bill. And you know one interesting thing. Now it was a sole judge, Justice Jones Doche. Police nini dimrika be do one home film phone fi akwala nsem kola te se ne yam kosua nyina boboy o te wona Johnson nam ne na Supreme Court o asema me kena me adwuma wa Cry FM ne pese me bakola ne din se oye adwuma o radio station bi na Johnson nam ne na oh police ni dimrika kwa akwaji phone wodu wa pe na Justice Doche say officer no leave her I said madam who are you a journalist untimi nkasa na me sorry I'm say yes my lord she's a journalist today is the first time at the Supreme Court I say oh you see madam you are welcome to my court eni enyina yesere me ni agi ayesere no akola ne to na osu ya ma ye de ne court gina abonti opie ko gina enye so ya akwala o but that is what I would say. Justice Jones Doche one judge o share the passion in which ode ye nkwala like juveniles stories juvenile cases enko Supreme Court but the passion in which he's talked to them say Chief Justice mentorship na ye de nkwala ne ko kaya yofu eni ade the were okasa related to nkwala no case bi ko Supreme Court na fa oba time bi hu ye gina dwapade chenchena chefi ni nsama no this man will never allow. He will never allow. Now Attorney General and Minister for Justice Godfred Yeboah Dame enso kasae Justice Godfred Yeboah Dame wono so kasae na ensema ono so eka edifa Chief Justice Acting Chief Justice hono mayenkwoti ebi fa papa no
threat of imagination or human ingenuity redeemable. Any counsel for the plaintiff submits that a survey plan should have been ordered to delineate the exact boundaries of the disputed land. That might well be the case. However, court document or documents will be used for such an exercise on behalf of the plaintiff. In the absence of any descriptions on Exhibit A, the plaintiff's receipt, it will be a wild goose chase if a real trial were to be ordered. No useful purpose will be set, and since the court exists to make reasonable, useful, and purposive decisions that will accord with common sense and sound principles of law, it stands to reason that the invitation to this court for a real trial should be rejected. End of quote. These words, which prove to be protective of the property rights of 2 individual citizens of Ghana, and will go into their books as a leading authority in land law, particularly on proof of title to land and identity of land in Ghanaian jurisprudence, were authored by the man we celebrate today, Justice Jones Doche, on 21st January 2009. Indeed, given that Justice Jones Doche had been appointed to the Supreme Court only 7 months before, on 11 June 2008, it is correct to suggest that this was either the first or one of the first opportunities he had to deliver a judgment for the entire highest court of the land, which was concurred in by all the other justices of the court, including Sophia Kufu DSC as she then was, Dr. Tacheba, Sophia Denga, and was also JDSC. The boldness of spirit and the quest to do right in favor of all manner of persons against the interests of companies, esteemed institutions, and individual society would illuminate the over 100 judgments delivered by the very distinguished JDSC 15 years down the line.
Executives from the legal profession. NC Godfred Yeboah Dame, Attorney General and Minister for Justice, and na ote se o kasano. Na ono kasa wiyen, embenifo bi eba bedi ni wa dance o de mayenti bi nto asomra.
The family is here, so I know the family very well. Yahweh Odo, Akbonami. Behind every successful man, what do we say? There's a lady. Oh, the lady there said not behind, beside. So beside every successful man, there's a woman. Ozi, I call the wife Ozi because we grew up together. Family, thank you very much, the family. My Lord, like the earlier speaker said, you just retired. But once a soldier, always a soldier, will forever come to you for advice, guidance, and listen to your judgments. And this is the time for you to write a book. Yes, put your experience on paper for us to read, for posterity to see. On behalf of my bench, we wish you a very happy retirement. Whatever you do in the future, we want God's hand to be in it for you. There's an Eve song that says, "Go for the woman." Huh? I'm sure you'll sing it today. Eh? Go.
It's been a joy discovering what happens in the hallowed grounds and things of the judiciary and the legal service altogether through the guidance of His Lordship, Justice Joseph. Some of us say on the Judicial Council that we have to be the ordinary human beings, and then there are those of you who are, who are you. You are extraordinary. You speak language that the rest of us don't understand. You see things from perspectives that the rest of us have to be led to see. But the joy of working with Justice Joseph was that he used language that we could understand. And dare I say that, like, without maybe intending to do so, he will now go into Ghanaian folklore with the kind of language that he used, not just in his judgments and such. Nobody will say, create, loot.
Chief Justice. And see, fresh game been around, it is so white. Hey, Mammy, wait here. Once is that Elizabeth or Henry, no, me tell Mammy with him, and not Mammy out before. Elizabeth or Henry. Hey, answer that. Now, and then if we buy the Kasai, Chief Justice and the Republic of Ghana, and I am proud to be a Ghanaian because of Ba and a Chief Justice. Yenye ma wood abako, Sophia abako, and a way, Bema bako betray mu, ani yabwa, and na oba sanyaba. Na Gertrude is yaba, Araba, Tokonu, and some say any a dance ya wono, edi. Nan sakrano was say, Anka yama validatory program like this, and now say, like this. As I said, at a more phone in nasi 15 in wa beka sao. Your baby, I saw nasi. Now, so I say, the respect, the love, the obedience, the humility that he has for this man, because he was his mentor. Into the best story, and this is the first time I have witnessed several judges through their validatory judgment and programs and the rest, way and the first timer, me who say a Chief Justice, sorry, Jinaye, a kind validatory speech. Young what say Chief Justice Gertrude Tokono.
Especially mentioned Mrs. Sylvia. I know that the convention, when one speaks from this side, is to sit down. But such is my love and affection for this man and my respect for him and the sadness I feel today, I ask you to allow me to stand. Thank you. Thank you all for coming to grace the celebration of today in honor of one of the most distinguished persons to have served on our nation's highest court. One only has to glance through the profile of His Lordship Victor Jones Maulo Doche, and the Victor comes first, and catch a glimpse of how he spends his time to appreciate the true jewel that he is. To his family, to his people, the Church of God, the judiciary, and the judicial service of Ghana, and to this nation. As I have reflected on today's occasion and its essence, my mind has often gone to how true treasures are formed and obtained. Gold and diamonds are not to be found easily. They are hidden in the womb of years, for man to strive to bring to himself.
And the Chief Justice Gertrude Tokonu and I would say Nkano Black Mauli or say nice update. Black Mauli medawase me mawakwa banso ese waba. Na ode bachelor Chief Justice Jose asane kakra ema me wai. Na enkwahwe me ame papa ebra no gina dancing floor. Na osa yebo vo bebe enkwati kakamba. We know Timwa for back. Enti Justice Jones Doche ose obebo din Christo na wabon samrane. Justice Jones Doche enono. Ene Chief Justice Gertrude Tokonu. Mame, I welcome you. O policies ahoro na wafi ase de ba ni nyina mesrew. Ye be so wasene. Ye be bom paya ma. Ye be boa o. Ba ma district de ba ko ne say media no munyi yen ensi echiwi mompamu media enfi courts. Give the media access to courts. Give the media access to documents. Give the media access to your offices. And I tell you, you will be one of the best loved and respected judge, and especially the head of the whole judiciary. I promise you that. Black Mauli Akwaba. Sister Josephine, ma feel papa. When you have an answer, na malaria be person stubborn be kakra. But nyame adome hoye. Entiene Justice Emmanuel Ankama, he is being investigated, and Sebastian Agbo wono yeyinedi material nientia yeyinedi. But that story no obi kan say a developing story. A developing story. Enti more will come. Mama quick one a break or any enfia sente mama fanko mrashebedwa film pacho mrashebedwa for ene yaji Chief Justice Tokonu atu from time Mahama Yariga wono enana ekasa speaker ekasae na on the floor of parliament no pacho speaker voice na dia speaker na dason mayenko na Mahama Yariga ensema wo ono ekaye no mayenko na yenkotie emra. Mayenko ne yenko tie Kwame Gavin Agboza emra nti Kwame Gavin Agboza na ye kwa akotie no ewo eho no mayenko tie no emra.
If we approve this nominee, a very respected lady, a scholarly woman, she's written a lot. She says she's a woman of faith. The only difference, the only challenge I had was when she kept saying that she's a committed Christian, but when she gets to her courtroom, she doesn't use her faith. I used to think that people's faith actually affect the way they carry out themselves in everything they do. But she kept saying that when she leaves the court, she becomes a Christian. When she gets back to the courtroom, she's no longer see herself as a Christian. I find that one controversial, Mr. Speaker. But I want to conclude and urge colleagues to support the approval of Justice Tokonu, simply because I think she's got what it takes to be a Supreme Court judge. And I am hopeful, Mr. Speaker, that she will be a better Chief Justice than the person she's taking over from. Why do I say this, Mr. Speaker? Under the reign of the outgoing Chief Justice, the level of miscarriage of justice in this country reached a crescendo and must never be repeated.
Enti eni awuti ye Kwame Agboza ba munganje bra Kwame ye frame ama Kasa, I wasn't happy about it. Cry. I wasn't happy. How can you say Chief Justice? The outgone Chief Justice was the worst. No, please, you can't be saying that. You can't be saying that. Share. Because say me your boy, go and look at e-justice. And then meet now office. Now yeah, Zoom or quarter, I can join. I can join and watch some and take proceedings and do my story. Your friend is a legal break. Na yetimi ye court cases speedily na ko. Na bra wono etoto sa yampia we keka sansem ni nyina wie ye no. E na Haruna Idrisu eso original ye. E na Haruna say wo de me nso me obi ka mumi ye ntie Haruna.
Mr. Speaker, we say that we are not satisfied with the judgment in relation to our colleague Justice Kwesi, and it is within our right to be critical of them that they did not consider the context and the environment in which they took those decisions, particularly in interpreting the words filing of nomination and elections. Those words, they are unambiguous words. My friend Atachia, you read cross as I read him. He says that look for the secondary meaning of words only when their primary meanings are absurd. So what could be the absurdity about the words of filing of nomination and at the time of election? Two distinct words with distinct meanings. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to commend the appointments committee and believe that the country must have a Chief Justice. And a Chief Justice, Mr. Speaker, as you have observed, mutual respect, co-equal organs of state. There must be respect between us and them. And I believe that your guide here can be very, very useful. But independence of the judiciary should not be anybody's imagination. And then on the other issue, as I have said, I still share the view that we should limit the number.
Haruna Idrisu and Ocheyen, a papa, me know your dream. Mutual and equal respect. You respect me, I respect you. If you see me and you don't respect me, at least me mama and me ko bi media. I respect myself. No me twa me din na me come bed. Na no achi e no baba akwa me buru o ma she bedwafiem pa. Elizabeth Ejare, mami we, I like her so much. I feel it. Okanyansa sam. What customer will say yes, this woman talk sense. Or say ne de. And found politics, so Gina NDC, so Gina MPP, was or baba. And not saying, or Shema Mini Sivima, or Bejuma, while rising through the ranks from a circuit court to the High Court to Court of Appeal to a Supreme Court. Supreme Court to Bejuma, all kind of judgment. I won't say yes, wisdom is talking, sense is speaking, wisdom is talking, intellectual knowledge. Hey, Juma, what judgment to her? You can't complain again. Elizabeth Ejare say no so can find any about
a competent to be the Chief Justice if we give her the nod. When she appeared before the appointments committee. One of the things that excited me was her interest in alternative dispute resolution. Mr. Speaker, the courts are choked. Litigation is expensive. And it takes forever for parties to get justice. And so when she said that she was interested in alternative dispute resolution, I was personally excited. I hope that she will take it very seriously.
I was also intrigued that when asked on what legacy she intended to leave as Chief Justice after her tenure, she indicated that she wanted to be remembered for efficiency, incorporation of technology, court intervention strategies, and lifting competencies to a new level so that justice delivery would be synonymous with efficiency. She also acknowledged the need to assist the judicial service workers and the judges to change their attitudes to technology, and so would focus on change management to facilitate their uptake of technology in the delivery of justice, while also recognizing that we can't solely rely on technology.
Enti amami enu we gwahu said yet nefe NDC baako MPP baako obi a support Chief Justice Gertrude Tokonu. Na omukasa wie sa na Joe Wise say eya kwame agboza eya fansam na munya keka how can you say Kwesi Eniyabuah was the worst Chief Justice ever? How can you say that? Now the Mayenko Joe Wise and someone also kind.
In his judgment, he has left or he has visited miscarriage of justice of anyone. Of course, politicians are free to speak one way or the other, and particularly in this chamber, we have the protection of the Constitution to speak freely. But I think it is an unfair criticism to Justice Eniyabuah as being a High Court judge, a Court of Appeal judge, and a Supreme Court judge. Then, if you look through the records, you would find that he's probably has even exceeded Justice Taylor in writing dissenting views. He is very independent in what it even is. He is presiding. His colleagues' room for he dissents, and his position is very clear. I think we should judge him on what he has written as a judge, the content of his law, his integrity. I would say, either from practice or as a judge, his integrity has been above board. But a politician's verdict is different from the lawyer's verdict. And the lawyer's verdict was given on his last day. In the last 35 years, he's the only Chief Justice which the Bar Association has formally honored. That is a good record, and that should be respected.
Enti Orajo Wise and I was saying munu I to say where the law lies in the bosom of the Speaker of Parliament. Enti mnase be the few na the penia one wakasa esi peni gari wi ani efie nso asa ene ya wupe nso ni bi wo hwakora ntimva horo nanse ntimva horo to ntimva horo wanim e when the Speaker say munya dede na be kasa so obi aka na asema wi ane obi aka ne dia wi me na mra ne kura me na mra ne damabam mayenkotie Speaker Alban Sumana Bagwen.
Time to time when I disagree with them, I call them individually and I have discussion with them, and they try to explain the viewpoints that they've taken. Whether I agree or disagree, that is a different matter altogether. But please, publicly coming out, running at them should be discouraged. Take a particular subject matter or issue and criticize, not general statements. That one will impugn on the integrity, the reputation, the dignity, the authority of the judiciary. With this, I put the question. Those in favor, say aye. Aye. Those against, say no. The ayes have it. The motion is adopted, and the House has accordingly given prior approval to the appointment of the nominee to the position of a Chief Justice. From time to
Enti court and Kayaka say we a unanimous decision. Unanimous decision of 275 MPs. Which people are going to say yes? Yeah, aye. Ya can we. The nose in Samampom. Enti ene oba penny Chief Justice. Oba afefe. Well, you beautiful keke. Yellow sisi. Come on. And you see picture no beauty. Umu physical or you beautiful. And the Chief Justice, but also when Ghana Chief Justice, and Pacho Beren why or your ba Gertrude Tokonu, no. The Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, a lady and a very beautiful lady, of course. Gertrude Tokonu, Mami, yama wakwaba. Mempaibo, Court Nkomo yempaibo ne say. we know you are putting policies in place, but your policy back one Mr. say, my public education intimi Ghana for. My Ghana for who say, Oko court. Na ye ma obi bela, and chere say, case in ya can't so obi the case ko na ya ma adjournment me ensa oh ha na ya fro case ni kra na da ma ko tua bibi e na da bia me ko adjournment anope ma me bi frame sa esu a wosu no say case no de ko ya ma adjournment 3 times on ti ase enti her ladyship akwaba bebe edri enebre ko ye mfi ase ntem nsuo nu pete sa bamba cho next week na me ya doma JB Dankwa education no we etwa U10 asi U10 ai U10 no etwa asi den no ra aferijan ai former EC boss den na ni din ba mu na aferijan so ko ye den aferijan ko ye den na nanado nana ko ye den nana sexy dondo den no bo udi nana na Kennedy musi Kennedy on shabatakari mbacho mi bizao Kennedy Japan musi on shabatakari on shebida ana se onimushe ana oshebi na wajai which is which na oba akoko ben so na no je bi fi wa kadwe no sexy dondo se babra abante kan samo o si gate man no e na bie gate ni man no na V8 na fa no no so V8 na fa no no sexy dondo se Chief Justice aba Chief Justice aba nti obere hwesa case ni ba sexy dondo bobodi Mr. Ofori o ye hwe Daniel say do so sexy dondo o say hwe Avenger bra na ye frɛ Avenger no Avenger so na this kind of sexy dondo una say Mr. Ofori ni una ye introduction no so ba anim wo no say do so na ye introduction wo so kra na abefa no ko bra na ye frɛ na Avenger so na the contract ne man no and now say Avenger una o catch sexy dondo say the man was campaigning at that time sana akayo statement no o say the man was campaigning at that time but who is that man na sister na JB fie won obi edo ne ma JB no wo ana ori opie ma me fan so a next week nyame ya doma the statement in the beba and some say YouTube for na ba on ba behwe and some sexy don't know e didn't do gusu bobo say ma me bobo bi nkyere we wabo ori aferijan di onu edi no oba obo o si aferijan obo aferijan wabo sorogodi onu kwa do kire say enkane Madina MP no ndi okan yes o si Madina MP ni sorogo wabo IGP egufu dan paridi wabo ni din wombi wabo Kennedy Japan di every Kennedy be Kennedy won kire Kennedy bi akiri kwa wasi we ye Kennedy o shabatakari nti bacho unim Kennedy bi o shabatakari a ene mfa me ho me Kennedy na minim no shabatakari onje bi kura da woni bi eno bo asi sister no ekoko ono de osi oti JB fie wa osi JB fie o noti eno bo me maame ya ti wa doda nkwadi eno si Avenger na de contract ne baaye eno si papa ba ku bi papa ni de asem wo ho o si papa ni de that time no ye campaign enti che say o koye bra eno ye de ne ko voter ene okodi adro ye ko ben no e wo voter o so ne de ne ba na so papa ne kwa ye kunu je bi kwa ye kunu ohun mu dida so make you go do the thing fast so abi say you know say when we win power then we go sort you out enti mo win power no Sexy vrema monfi no vrema ti sana enti no so ya video no so so de bremo no mame fan so pacho statement ni go so kan me ngan we because date no the my statement na drop so papa since 2016 ocho statement ocho be 5 2017 ocho obi 2018 ocho obi 2019 ocho sexy don so abere abusia mame fan mo sia wate mame fancy ya na ensam ne de wo ho papa nya botere mame se de ne me de Sebastian Agbo ene tema case abro no sanso na sexy don so maka sexy don de ende to say the head of Medusa nya me ya doma that's the name best name mame fa seda mame executive producer Daniel Seppo. Danny, thank you for the good work today. And the digital sound and everything was clear, everything was good. My executive producer, Nadaroma, and a Bibia, a cost so taught and kama pa. Or from me, I'm a bra quampofu. Aha, a court in Nkomo TV, but moi, Mabeka, your WhatsApp platform in the Hono, Mema will be Bia Quaba, Miss Senya Copa, more than the mamu. I said, Yenemontina, Yenemunyajuma. We still need sponsors for our show. If you want to come on board and sponsor, you want to have your advert being played here, please kindly get in touch. My number is 0241 793990. If you want to talk to Court Nkomo any time, anywhere, please get in touch. Opesi ebetra video na edit na kama edemawa ofrenya ebabe edi amount kama pa. Nyame ya adoma dase na yebese shaba sha ne so Monday medwumani ebeba wakwanso, Thursday medwumani ebeba wakwanso, then entertainment flip will come your way. Nyame ya adoma every Wednesday. Yefremi amabra kompafo. Once again, thank you for having time for me. Bye bye.